Do you know, I contain a knife, a fork and a spoon. And no one ever gets the spoon. And our soup of the day is good. It really is. Work that one out.
Images on the internet, videos, the moving word. You're sat there staring into the void, swiping up. No longer a voyeur, you're part of the content. You can't hide those drying eyes. The thumb cramps with RSI. If one thought about the waste, the time slipping through your hands, watching, reading, typing, no one cares, not even you. You're a meme of a laptop on a landfill containing your entire existence, not even rotting, with LOL written in impact, size 48, size 48. Turn off, you might still have a chance. Turn off. Welcome to the Best of the Line Fit. It's like a steroided up version of listeners' questions for the new age. Pithy sentiments, wanky questions, even poorer answers. We do try hard. It's more of the same with more same. Now, a stern reminder before we get down to business of business. Season 3 of DAA will hit all good podcast providers on March 1, as the Americans would say, or March the 1st, as other well-rounded cultures would say. So save the date, shave a date, ring your diaries, diary from your ring. Stuart Grange says, you didn't do a best of albums of the year show last season. Why? Couldn't be asked. So, what was your best albums of 2018? Liam?
Right, so time for a nice bit of heavy traffic. Favourite stuff that came out last year, I'll go for a couple of things. Neo's Nostalgia single was absolutely spectacular. Rostam's record was really beautiful, really interesting, and I'm so glad he's got rid of Vampire Weekend now. They were dragging him down. What else is there? Oh god, the Six Boiler Project, Find Your Rhythm, great record. Showed that to Sice, I was obsessed with it. And I think my favourite single of the year was probably Mulayli, She Don't Know Me. I think that's how you say his name. He's like a thinner, more attractive version of me with better hair. And a voice of a gruff angel. Something like that, anyway. Yeah, that's about it.
Hey guys, happy 2018. Just wanted to give you a quick rundown of what I thought were my personal favourite songs and albums of the year. We'll start off with Save Ferris, as I mentioned earlier in the year, released an EP called Checkered Past. Definitely worth a check out, it's only 4 or 5 tracks, but excellent 90s ska. Dave Warner from the Suburbs, name of the full act. Released an album first time in about 20 years, very 70s pub rock. Personal favourite of mine and very acquired taste, Jimmy O'Ryan of Mindless Self-Indulgence released a solo LP called The Cinematic Sounds of Jimmy O'Ryan. Just a very sort of electro-metal album. Much to Liam's disgust, The Anarchy Area is still up there as one of the best albums of the year, definitely. I go back to it at least once a month. Squeeze, if anyone who knows me knows that Squeeze releasing a new album is a definite must, and probably my second favourite album of the year. An absolutely brilliant album called The Knowledge, start to finish, one of their best works. And I would safely say that my favourite album of the year, surprisingly because I really disliked the band for the longest time, was Paramore's new album, After Laughter, which is just a perfect slice of 80s new wave. So if you haven't checked it out, please do, even if you don't like Paramore, because I really dislike Paramore. But yeah, go and check that out. I'll look forward to you hearing from us in March of this year.
Overlook, Smoke Signals, or Outlook as I keep calling them. So they've obviously had a massive impression. That's my best of 2017. Yes, it is dark, but in all seriousness, I found it impossible to turn off after I turned it on. And it wasn't because my CD player was broke or my vinyl needle got stuck. I was taken hostage. It was the musical equivalent of a book that's a page turner. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. So if you like your drum and the bass, dig it out. Well worth it. Via email, Kerry says, watch this the other day. It's a voice. Watch this the other day and thought of you guys.
I don't wanna lose you tonight.
Now, not wanting to piss on your metaphorical bonfire, Keslar, but Jan Terry, it's my jam. My jam, dude. And the reason I've included your psychic mind link of an email on the best of Line Fit is because I'm going to be touching upon outsider music, because Jan Terry is an outsider musician. I'm going to be touching upon outsider music next season. Get out of my head!
It never used to be like this, you know. You know, phones. With phones. People used to stare at my face. My smile. It caused debate. Am I happy? Am I sad? Am I thinking about a long lost love? Who knows? Now people come and take pictures over shoulders with phones. I'm here with the Mona Lisa. It's a bit like seeing Morrissey. Not as impressive in the flesh. Well, you know what I think? Fuck 'em. Fuck 'em. This smile, I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I'm laughing at you, you stupid knobheads. See what you make of this? How about that in your selfies? Dicks.
Like the rest of the world, I love nothing more than coming home from a hard day's work and relieving a lot of stress by singing my favourite Razorlight song.
Stand me up, don't let me down. I need you tonight to cold beef.
As mentioned before, previously, earlier, Season 3 is vast and fast approaching, so we deemed it worthwhile, us lads, to get together in a bit of a modern day online chat to discuss what the fuck we're going to do.
I was telling you about the things that I'm going to bring.
Oh yeah.
So, the first thing I want to do is I want to do a piece that for some reason Microsoft Word likes to correct to micro-penis. I've lost. Oh, I've just got red wine on me cushion of a dashund.
You got red wine on your micro penis.
On my dashund cushion.
Oh no!
But it's called micro pieces.
Right.
And I realised there are a ton. Like I have this huge list.
Yeah.
On one of my apps of all the pieces that I kind of had just even vague ideas for That's About Architecture. And I thought rather than, some of them are never going to get done. So the things that are never going to get done, we deal with in like a sentence or two. And I imagine we've all got shit like that.
Absolutely,
just kind of vague, nebulous ideas.
Absolutely. Yeah, toss them off.
Yeah,
toss
so
them
we'll
off.
have, 10-15 minutes where we toss off all these micro penises.
It's not going to get any better than that.
Should I hang up now? I found a guy who actually uses the robot girl, and I found a guy who uses the other musician that I'm talking about. So that's going to make it in this season. I'm going to do that as pre-record.
Fantastic. New format ideas, and the only one that I've got here. So this is not like reinventing the fucking wheel, but it's a little bit like pre-recording the contact details. So
No,
you don't like that. You don't like that.
I really like
We've got hours of fucking it up. You know what I mean? Well, that, in fairness, could that be a special in general? Like, are we talking?
Well, with like little bits of ins and outs of discussions and kind of leaders and stuff. So
Awesome. Yeah.
I'm going to finally do Liam Listens to the Beatles.
Hey!
Because that's been going on for 3 fucking years now. I need to finish it. Why I hate live music is and why there are no good dance music albums ever. There's a really interesting one that's going to be homework for everyone if you want to do it. That's called Cassettes from My Ex. And then there's obviously, I don't know if it's a pre-record or it's neither really. It's a live thing, which is Can We Make Craig Cry?
That just sounds brutal. Right, so as I was saying, are you done with your pieces now, love?
Yeah, that's the list. Sorry, sweetie.
That's absolutely fine.
Well, that's pretty much Series 3 in the can. Hey, good work, boys. These are the days where you do that strange walk where it looks like you've shit yourself. Quite slippy underfoot. Don't get all freaked out, by the way, while we're outside. Not in the safety and comfort of the Chroma Key studio. Yeah, one question we get asked quite a lot. Well, we've probably had about 4 or 5 times over the last couple of seasons. Has been, why don't you do a live show? Now, I'm not sure what people mean by that. It's like, you know, the kind where you get a live audience and you be funny and entertaining, which is a kind of byproduct of what we do. I'll probably put a poll on the Facebook page to see if people would like us to do a live thing. And I'm not sure if it'd be a studio audience thing or just a kind of like live and uncut, unedited. Oh my God, unedited. That's dangerous. We'll never work again. We'll never work again. We're going to take a short pause now to give yourself a bit of a well-earned breather. And when we come back, me and Liam talk 2018. Albums we're looking forward to and why the Prodigy even bother. In the meantime, a little bit of a tester for the old grey matter brain. We're going to show you a dingbat, easy for me to say, a visual representation of, in this case, a famous, well-known phrase. Okay? We'd like you to work out what it is. Answer after the break. There's no prize for it, just for fun. Back after these messages.
I'm preparing a delicious chicken chasseur, but I'm leaving nothing to chance. I always use Cook in the Pot from Cross & Blackwell. I simply take these ingredients, mix the Cook in the Pot chasseur seasoning, pour over the chicken, and pop it in the oven. A tasty chicken chasseur, which my family really loves. So put your trust in Cook in the Pot. The one for the pot.
You and Cross & Blackwell make tastier meals.
I bet he drinks Carling Black Label. Give him a chance. He's only just started going out with girls.
Even frogs leap at the chance of a pint that's brewed to give a fuller flavour than any other leading lager.
Carling Black Label.
Welcome back. The answer to our Dingbat teaser, posited just before the ad break. Give the brisket a biscuit. As in,
it's taken you all day to paint that wall, just that one wall, and you expect me to be thankful. Well, give the brisket a biscuit.
It's easy when you've got the answer. So as discussed before the ad break, me and Liam have a bit of a ramble chat about 2018 because we have had approximately 4 emails bobbing around the subject. So we're talking about who's releasing stuff, whose year we think it will be, who's gonna win big, who's gonna earn dough.
I don't know what the issue is. The cat is in the box, thus it cannot breathe, so the cat is dead. It is not difficult.
Well, no, right. A few questions that we've had in
kind of fall under this umbrella. And it's a difficult one. It's one that I've wanted to avoid. It's basically anything you're looking forward to in the new year, and whose year will it be? I'm asking, we're being asked to kind of predict the musical year. You know how, like, was last year Ed Sheeran's year? Last year was Ed Sheeran's year, wasn't it?
And grime.
And grime, the rebirth of grime. Not the birth of grime, the rebirth of grime. So next year, mate, we've got new albums from, you might know more, so add to this list. We've got Mannix with Resistance is Futile, which is deemed as widescreen melancholia, so nothing changes there. Arctic Monkeys, no info really on that, apart from some oblique Instagram posts of little bits of drum kits. My Bloody Valentine, new album. Shield says it's 100% this year, coming up. 7 or 8...
I have a little note about the My Bloody Valentine album here.
Go on.
I didn't bother listening to the last album, so why am I listening to this one?
I really like the last one. You didn't like it.
Just move the fuck on. Like, it's a dead format, man. Just give it up.
I find the My Bloody Valentine sound a nice sound to wallow in. So, but I'm intrigued to see what this new one's going to be like. Say 7 or 8 tracks, 40 minutes. The Prodigy LM, the Prodigy releasing a new album. Should we be bothered?
The Prodigy, okay.
Should we be asked?
So question 1 is, do we actually give a shit about a dead format? Question 2...
Right, is a dead format... Are you saying an album is a dead format?
Unfortunately, in this
Motherfucker! Should I call it a mixtape then?
So, realistically, the Prodigy haven't been relevant for 2 decades now. 1997, Fat of the Land came out. That was the height of the Prodigy. You know, it was a big seller. It was kind of zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Ish for the time, I suppose. But like since then, do we really care? Like, you know, Always Outnumbered, Never Outgunned was interesting, but it didn't change anything like the other albums beforehand had. Invaders was frankly fucking dreadful. And what was the last thing? The Day Is My Enemy. Just a steaming turd of nonsense. Did you hear the track with Sleaford Mods on it?
No.
Called Ibiza.
I really like Sleaford Mods, mate. I do.
But you get where the Sleaford Mods and the Prodigy crossover, and it's not. It's Beirut in the 80s. Like, it's not strong. It kind of sounds like the stuff that Mike Skinner and the Streets decided wasn't good enough to get released, even on that third Streets album. It's just awful.
Well, so it's not going to be the Prodigy's year. We're going to rule them out. There's not going to be some kind of Lazarus-like comeback from them, right?
My main question is, why is he still even bothering?
Someone's going to pay the mortgage.
The Prodigy are in danger of becoming like status quo Rolling Stones. That kind of, they're never going to give up, but in dance this time rather than
the thing is, what is the point and purpose of the Prodigy? Should the Prodigy just bash out a single every 6 months and be done with it with a very offensive video?
That'd be more effective.
Yeah. Are you concerned? So you don't think there's any chance at all that Liam plus boys are gonna make you eat your words? Do you think he's a dead husk, or do you think he's got anything that he could bring to the table?
You know what? I will do you one. Actually, I will do you a deal on this. If that album turns out to be relevant, I will walk into the middle of Manchester Town Centre wearing sweatpants and piss myself.
No, right.
Like, yeah. You on. Deal.
You fucking heard it here first, guys. Right, next up we've got Churches. Now I think they might go overground.
They're a great singles band.
Yeah, well we've discussed that, haven't we? So,
I'm excited about that. That could be fun.
The Greg Kurstin's producing. This is the only thing that I find interesting. Greg Kurstin has worked with
you're gonna have to fill in the gaps on it.
Adele and Pink.
Okay.
I'm just intrigued. I think it is going to push it somewhere different. I think it's going to be very, very pop. I know they're already quite, but you know.
That being said, Churches do well when they are at their most pop.
Yeah.
That's the reason why most of the Churches stuff I like is their singles. So that could be a really great thing for them. If he's a producer in a really guiding sense rather than you need to sound like this, you need to sound like Adele Skyfall, said nobody ever.
I think if he's worked with Pink and Adele, he's going to be a guider, isn't he? Because I'm guessing you don't boss those people around.
Who knows?
Who knows?
It could be really interesting, though. That is one thing on the list I'm excited about, yeah, definitely.
And last but not, I've got on this list, so you might have other things, is Tony Braxton.
What?
7 years. No, I've only put Tony Braxton on because her album is called, new album's called Sex and Cigarettes. That's all you need. Oh, do you know what I was thinking actually? Before I wrap this up, someone sent us a tweet about you went to the Isle of Wight and you didn't discuss level 42. Who wants to stink up the fucking party? Who'd do that?
There's a couple of things I am really excited for this year, actually.
Go on.
So we've talked about churches. Stuff that might be interesting is the Charlie XCX
Yeah.
album.
Yeah.
Because Boys was a great single.
Yeah.
She does cool stuff. I like her. She's cool. It's been a decade since the last Portishead album came out.
Any news? Have we had a tip off or anything?
No, but this is nearly up to their record now.
Fuck, has it really been that?
And they beat their own record for the longest gap between albums, so potentially. The Vampire Weekend are releasing their new album.
I thought the guy, because you chose one of your songs of the year, what songs of last year was...
Ollie, yeah.
Yeah. Great song, by the way. Lovely tune.
Great album.
Yeah.
Really interesting record.
Is he still with them then?
No.
Ah!
I hear what the Vampire Weekend are going to sound like now. Their album title, according to my notes, is called Mitsubishi Macchiato. It's a fucking dreadful title, but I'm really curious to find out if Rossum was the powerhouse behind Vampire Weekend or not.
Just wait a second. Mitsubishi Macchiato.
Yeah, that's what
Fuck me, that's awful.
That might be contender for one of the worst. That's worse than Tusk.
That needs to have an M83 style cover with it as well.
Fucking puppets.
Yeah, it needs to have the worst cover as well.
Sophie, who might come back in one of the stories this coming year, he's going to drop his first proper album this year that's going to be called Whole New World. Could be fun.
Okay.
Laylee, who was my best track of last year, might put out an album, or at least another EP.
Yeah.
Or could well drift into obscurity, who knows. Neo, one of my favourite singles from last year, she's cool. She's like, if Prince was a woman and actually had some balls and wasn't dead.
Yes,
yeah.
which is the important point there.
Yeah.
You see, it's really interesting because there's no, to my knowledge, unless I'm missing anyone huge, there's none of the big hitters are doing anything this year. I mean,
one.
Go on.
Which is Carly Rae Jepsen.
Oh fuck! I mean, yeah.
I'm actually going to pin my close to the mast. Carly Rae Jepsen is the most interesting pop star at the moment by a long shot. She's totally deposed Gaga and stole her crown. And if anyone, you asked, is it going to be anyone's year? This is Carly Rae Jepsen's year.
So we're looking at Carly Rae Jepsen and churches, yeah?
Yeah, like Carly Rae Jepsen is the new Madonna.
You see, I'm hoping Grimes is going to do something this year as well.
Oh god, she's so fucking I've just fucked my spine. But Grimes is so boring, it's worth it.
No! She's not!
I fucking hate that bitch. She's so lazy. And she makes the XX sound like they've actually done some uppers. Honestly, I don't see the fuss. I think she's lazy. I think it's sloppy. Fuck it, I really viscerally fucking hate her.
Seriously. Like, Visions, love that record. This shit out of tune and out of time. Oh, probably purposefully done.
You know what? Grimes strikes me as the kind of person who would accidentally spill pesto on the floor and leave it for 4 days. Like, that's her production style. Just
why did you choose pesto?
Number 2. And with that, that's it for the first episode of Best of Line Fit. Thank you very much for joining me. Don't forget the new season of DAA starts on March the 1st. First day of March 1/1/03/18. So steel yourself. Ovs, please keep sending in your questions regarding anything that we talk about or anything that's on your mind. We will literally chat shit about anything. Get in touch via the communicative devices and outposts written large next to me here, or written at least next to me here. And with that, peace be with you, and also with you. And see you on March 1st.
The city's very clean, you see. The people welcome you and me. It is a home away from home. It's Canada, and Canada, and Canada. Folks treat you like a queen, and Canada, they never will be mean, and Canada, they treat you like a king. You feel welcome, it makes you wanna sing.